Lights, camera, action. Bam. So what's going on, man?
Oh, what's up? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, what's up, huh? Did you know we were live?
When I saw the thing up there, I was like, oh, yep, we're live.
Yeah, man. So we had so much fun with yesterday's conversation. There was so many topics, not so many, there were a few questions that I wanted to continue on today. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And, we'll continue with yesterday's topic today, part two, dating people with kids.
Yes, learned a
And I
lot
think,
yesterday. Got a
yeah,
lot of insight from different people who've been through who had some horror stories.
yeah,
Hopefully,
man.
we get some good ones today. Well, not horror stories, but like some good stories.
Okay, horror.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. All right, with that said, man, the daily chat starts. I looked into the camera. I like that. Now. Welcome back to That's So Controversial. Today's daily chat is going to be a continuation of yesterday's conversation. We had a really good time and got a lot of good information. Kyle definitely has something that he wants to share with us today.
Yes. Oh, so I have to come back and correct myself from yesterday. I made a point yesterday that said that I can't see how you can not like a 4 or 5 year old, right? And I was reminded after the podcast that, in fact, I did not like a 4 and 5 year old a few years ago, because she was a little jerk. And now looking back at it, like, yes, I couldn't. I did not like a child, and the mom was really cool. The mom, well, not gonna say really cool. The mom was okay, and it was really the daughter I could not stand. Um, and I tell a quick story why I couldn't stand it. And this is like one of the few that made me like, this little girl's a jerk and she's always going to be a jerk. We was eating pizza. Yep. We was all eating pizza. And at the table, this little girl decided to take her whole 5-year-old hand, and maybe she was 4, and stick it into my pizza. Right? She stuck her whole hand into my pizza and laughed about it. And I looked at the mother, and the mother thought it was funny as well. So that's when I knew at that point that, like, yeah, I cannot like a kid, and I didn't care for her.
Left the bad taste in your mouth.
Yes, and left me hungry too because I didn't get to finish eating my pizza. And she didn't offer to give me another slice or nothing. She just laughed.
That's horrible, man. Sorry you had to go through that, man.
Yeah. So yes, I stand corrected. It's a 180 for me. You can not like a child, because I know there's one child out there, at least one, I know I don't like.
That's crazy. All right. Anyway, man, wasabi, my ninjas, according to Eddie. What's going on? Thank you, Eddie, for showing up. Motivation. Appreciate you. You guys on time always. Shows around here somewhere. I know she is, unless she's sleeping because she's working. Who knows? Yeah. So Jocelyn says, so it wasn't the child, it was the mom. You want to clarify that?
So, all right, that was just one incident, right?
Uh-huh.
But in part, it was the child. I mean, it was the mother. The mother, I didn't agree with the parenting style, and we talked about that yesterday. Could you not be with someone because you don't agree with their parenting style? Yes. Long term, I couldn't do it because I was like, I couldn't allow that. I find it was rude and disgusting, but the child had her ways about her too. She had such a big personality at 5 years old. And me saying this out loud doesn't sound logical at all. But yes, she had her own personality that I just didn't care for. Nah.
No, but I think you have a point as to, the parent has to be able to discipline the kid to some level, even at that age.
Yeah.
I think Jocelyn can attest to this also. I think we went to their house when my son was 2 years old, and she actually gave us a lot of credit on how much manners Matthew had at 2 years old.
Oh, nice.
I think she could definitely attest to that. He was at 2 years old. He was pleased, thank you.
Oh,
well, yeah,
doing a good job.
We try.
Yeah.
But so I think she got the point where she said, it was the mom, because the mom's not controlling the situation. And I have a thing with that too, man. Like if I'm at someone's house, right, and the kids are a little bit out of control, you look to the parents first. You're like, you don't see this? Like, am I the only one? Do I have like special vision? Like, do you guys not see this?
Yeah. It's kind of like, this is a terrible comparison, but like when you go to somebody's house and they got a dog, like, yeah, oh damn, they don't bite. Yeah, okay. They just like to fill your teeth. So, so yeah.
No.
But yeah, I mean, maybe it wasn't the no, because me and the mother actually got along pretty well. But it was every time the child was around, it was just bad news. So maybe it was the mother, maybe it was the child, I don't know. But it was best that I stayed away from both of them.
That's tough. Hold on.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a good story to tell. It was like the look on my face when it happened, I'm pretty sure it was priceless, because it was like half a slice left and you just put your whole hand in it.
You didn't even get to enjoy
it. Like, so.
Yeah. Welcome, Marmar. Thanks for joining the crew. I'll also put in the link in case you guys want to join the conversation as per usual. You guys know how that goes. No special instructions there. Just give me a second to put this out there on the YouTubes and what did I do there? I thought I messed this up. All right, cool. All right, so you want to go on to the very first question while I put this up?
Oh, sure. Let's get to it. So for those who wasn't here yesterday, we was discussing about parents. I mean, dating someone with kids, right? And we was kind of going through the rules, what we could do, what we can't do, and we kind of missed some stuff. And today's a good redemption for that, because we're gonna, have a part 2. And let's start right off with here's one of the rules. Could the other parent spend the night? If you are of one of your exes, or the mother or father of your child, if they come over to hang out with you guys for whatever reason, could they stay the night? Does that send mixed messages? What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, if I'm dating someone, right, that has a kid, and for some reason she doesn't have to explain it to me, but if he had the original dad, the biological father, not original, the biological father, he I guess they had a long night. Maybe he had a good time, and he wants to spend the night. Would I be okay with that? I don't know. I guess the way you would have to answer that question is, if the shoe was on the other foot, would you be okay with it? And if that's the case, then I guess I have to be okay with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if she can't have a problem with me having female friends spend the night, then I shouldn't have a problem with her, right?
No. See, if you're in a relationship, this is the way I look at it, right? Mm-hmm. If you're in a relationship, that can't happen. Nah. If you're in a relationship, it can't happen. It can't. It can't happen. That's like, well, you're happily married. But if you was in a relationship, if you was dating someone and they was like, oh yeah, my ex is gonna just come over and spend the night, you're like, what?
You mean your ex what? Yeah, your ex what? Your ex hairstylist? What are you talking about here?
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know. Even if we was like a cool, like they was doing co-parenting, and I met the person, and it was still like, okay, this is there's nothing here, but it's still, I'm like, okay, well, I guess he's gonna sleep on the couch, right? Could they sleep in the same room?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, if you're not in a relationship, why not? You can do whatever you want, but
right. But if you're in a relationship, I think there definitely has to be some boundaries, because I mean, I've been an ex before, and being an ex doesn't necessarily mean you don't have access to the sex, because sometimes you can go back and have some,
XX.
Yeah. So it's not like out of the realm of possibility, right? There was some chemistry there at some point in time, and if she's not seeing nobody, you're not seeing nobody, sometimes you tend to go back just for that, that
old thing.
That old thing. But because it's not going to lead to nothing else, because you guys already went that route. So with that in your mind, it's always possible that why he want to spend the night though? Why he wearing sweats?
Nah, spend the night is a no. No,
All
so
right.
here's the other side of that, right? Not the other side, but here's another one. I had a buddy who went away to visit his child,
Mhm.
and he had to be there with the ex.
Okay.
Would you be okay with that if your child was in another state, right? You're not together with your child's mother, but your child's in another state. You're gonna go to celebrate a birthday, whatever, at a place, and you guys are all staying together.
They don't have hotels, like they.
No, they staying in a hotel, but
There's no more rooms.
it's one big room.
But the hotel sold out. Like there's no other rooms.
No, there's a room, but they got like a one of those not joint rooms, but like a bit. I don't know, like a big. I'm thinking more like an Airbnb where you have a lot of space. You have different rooms, but they were in the same building, but different rooms.
No.
No.
No. If he could leave his room and still end up together with her, no.
Okay, just asking.
My opinion.
Would you? So you wouldn't? You would have to go.
Yeah, I have to be there. I have to be there.
So is that a deal breaker for you?
I mean, why is she spending the night, man?
No. I'm like, would you like? But you're going there to see your child, and you're going there to see your child, and they're at an event, and it just happened to be in another state. Do you think that you are obligated to bring your current girlfriend with you?
Okay, now you lost me a little bit. I'm a little bit confused. All right,
so let's recap.
I'm dating someone with a child, or I'm the one with the child.
You're dating someone with a child.
All right, I'm dating someone with a child.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
And now she tells you she's going to let's say let's go to Texas. She's going to Texas, right? And to see her child, right?
Oh, she doesn't have custody.
No. Well, and in most cases, the guy doesn't have custody, right? So she's going there to see her child for a birthday event, and they all got an Airbnb, and that's where they're going to be at. But you're not invited.
I was in a situation like that, kind of, but not without a kid being involved. It was like,
no kid involved.
Yeah, but still,
if no kid is involved, it's off the table.
It's the same thing though, because if she got invited to a function, why didn't I get invited as well?
Well, but that's where the kid aspect comes in, because the kid is there with their parents, and
Okay, but aren't I important to you though?
That's true.
Are we supposed to be building? Why am I not getting the invite?
I don't know.
See, that's where I start getting suspicious. You know, dumb, it's suspicious. It's dumb. I know you seem to me. I'll be like, huh?
But so when we leaving?
Yeah, exactly. I just need to make some calls and change some appointments and request some days off. Shit, where you going? You go by yourself. You come back by yourself. Shit.
Wow, so you're not that understanding, huh?
Come on, man. I mean, not for nothing. Even when I was dating my wife, when it came to long distance relationship, there's just too much room for error, and I don't think it's too much of a trust issue. That you could be your own worst enemy.
Yeah, you could.
Because you could trust somebody all you want, but then what if the other guy's an asshole? What if he wants to send stupid ass texts and shit? But yeah, she made it here safe. I want to make sure she alright. Is that yeah?
Whoa, hold up.
What happened?
You went to an ex-kid's baby B-day party without me?
You went to an ex. Yeah. Oh, she's right. She's right.
What?
but
Speak on it, Mommy Flo. Speak on it.
No, but she wasn't. We were not in the same state. That's a good one. That's true. She's right on that.
Well, yeah. We just call him out. Just call him out.
No, I did go.
You did. Oh, okay.
I went to an ex's birthday party, but my sister was. What she? Yeah, was my sister there?
Oh, now you're thinking, huh?
I don't think she was. No. Wait, yeah, my sister was there, man.
Oh, so that makes a difference?
Yes, absolutely. She had a watchdog.
Wow.
So yeah, I did go. I let her know ahead of time. I would have invited her if she was in the same state, and I don't know why I'm doing this in my hands, because I gotta make a point.
Because you're on the defensive now.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but look, she said, "Hey, look, We was in the backyard the whole time.
So
Chill.
quickly, how we forget, right, Mommy Flo? So quickly, how we forget. Wow, man.
No, that's true. But like I said, the difference there was that she wasn't in the same state. Had she been in the same state, I would have asked her to come. The question now is, would she have came?
Mommy Flo?
Would you have tagged along? I'm just saying.
Mm. Wow, I like the instant fact check, just right there, right in there, fact checking on the spot.
The things we forget, man. I'm telling you.
So, wow. Yeah,
I
man.
didn't spend the night. That's what counts. I didn't spend the night.
You didn't spend the night.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question now. If the roles were reversed, would you be able to do something like that? Would you be okay with that? Especially you being in another state.
Mm-mm.
No. I didn't hear what you said.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh, wow. Wow. Nope.
Mm-mm.
That's it. Just.
But I didn't go by myself. My sister was with me.
Oh, okay. Cool. If you say, I mean, listen, whatever works, bro. So what? All right. So let's just say wifey brother was there.
All right. I could rock with that. They better be leaving together too.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
I want that video chat on the way home.
I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call BS on this one, bro. I think you so full of. I think you lying right now.
No. If her brother was going, absolutely, by all means, get ahead. Wait, if her sister was going, I don't know. If I don't know because Marmar be co-signing on some shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
God. Wow. Just when you think you know a guy, man. Wow.
Hold on. I think we got Mike. Mike wants to join in. He got something to say. You ready, Mike?
Oh,
You got a thumbs up?
coming from the mobile van.
The mobile office, for
The
sure.
mobile office.
Why you got to give me a hard time, Graham? You know I'm always with my kids. When you become a father, you'll understand.
I'm not just saying you come from the mobile office, man. I told you. You look like the greatest pops I know.
I had to deal with Christmas carols today and playing some Ariana Grande and all that stuff.
Oh, so this is by yourself or with your kids?
With my kids, man.
Oh.
You know, inside a good man, there's always a good woman.
Oh. Wait, what? That's what you want to come out about?
What can I be?
I don't know, man.
So
I'm looking at the question here. Could the other parent spend the night?
That's actually good. This would be good for you.
You know what? Negative.
You can't spend the night?
You can't spend the night, bro?
Hold on. You talking about can I spend the night at my ex-wife's house?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's say you had a long night, right? You was driving your ass off, your feet are numb. You drop your kids off, and you're like, "Look, I don't think it's safe for me to drive home." Yeah, but you think, all right, for you, right? You're okay with it because your mind is not there, right? But what about if her boyfriend or whatever, if she's dating somebody, he's like, "What do you mean he's spending the night?"
He's not gonna approve of that if she had somebody serious right now. Nah, I don't think so.
All right, but do you think he has say so?
Does he have a say so?
I'm
not going to be selfish. Yeah, he does have a say so.
All right, I appreciate that.
I'm not
appreciate the honesty.
But I know my ex-wife. If I had a girlfriend, she wouldn't care if the girl spent the night.
Oh no, but that's not the issue. In that situation, would your girlfriend be okay if your ex spent the night?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think that would be a possibility. But then again, I'll let you know when I find one.
All right. Kyle's having too much fun with this right here.
What? Who's that? I didn't realize my name was on my YouTube thing.
You heard?
What you say?
There might be a spark all over again.
You never know, man.
Things happen.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get back to this.
Yeah. So
Mike, have you been watching? You've been watching?
What was
Mike?
that?
Have you been watching?
I just started. I just got on the podcast right now.
Oh man, you
Okay.
missed it.
You missed out on some shit. You got to rewatch later on.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
What happened? Was
Somebody
it-
got caught with the hand in the cookie jar. That's it. Cookie jar live.
You always
Shut
gotta
up,
test your
Kyle.
luck, man.
Shut up, Kyle.
Just
Shut up,
because
Kyle.
though, just because she's an ex doesn't mean that she doesn't have feelings still.
It's true. On to the next question. So, is jealousy a factor in regards to the kid's relationship to the new partner?
Is jealousy a factor in regards to the kids' relationship? No problem. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that if your wife is one of your wives, or God forbid ex-wives, is seeing somebody? Are you worried that your kids are gonna get? Are you gonna be jealous that the relationship the new partner has with your kids?
I think I would. Me personally, just because he's my little man's my everything. So I think I would definitely have some kind of, if he started liking the new guy and start telling me, oh man, I don't even, what would I be okay with him calling her?
You won't.
Oh, my new daddy, you knew what?
You won't believe my response. So I don't even know if I should answer that.
No, go ahead. Perspective.
I
bro.
wouldn't be jealous at all. I'd be happy because my daughters respect him and also respect me. Now, if they start disrespecting me but respecting him, then I'll feel some type of way.
What if they get him a better fatherly gift than you?
Nah, my kids aren't materialistic, so it's like for example, my daughter's already said, "Oh, if mommy has a boyfriend, he'll never take your place. I only have one daddy. I'm not gonna even call him my stepdaddy." That's what they said to me.
So they're gonna sabotage the relationship.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Yup.
Nah, yeah.
We in it together. We in it to win it.
All right. So, can you address it hypothetically, Kyle? Like, what do you think? What kind of parent do you think you would be, and how do you think you would feel in that situation?
Well, that's a lot of hypothetical.
Yeah,
that's far reaching for me. I think I would be jealous. I'll be honest with you. I would be jealous.
Yeah. I like being daddy. I like being the one. I like being the Neo.
Yeah,
Of my son.
I would be. Yeah, I would. I'm pretty sure I would be jealous.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be called Big Daddy? Who's gonna be Little Daddy?
I would be jealous. I'm pretty sure I would be jealous. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I would probably be jealous. I would probably feel away about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. How about you guys from the outside looking in, man? I would love to see how you guys would feel in that situation. See, man, I'm already about to cry. That shit's breaking my heart.
Yeah, just like, wow, man, it's crazy. But yeah. Anyways, so let's get to the questions, man. That was
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other kind of parents.
Like
right?
DJ Khaled said, he'll be another one, but I'll be the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. So,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. If you're an involved parent, it doesn't matter what the other person brings to the table. You know where you stand. Oh, absolutely. I'm just talking about like personally. It's like with social media and everything, if they start posting up pictures and he's smiling in those pictures, he's like happy.
So you know what? I forgot his name. So what's his name? Was that Fabian yesterday?
Yeah.
Who was telling a story about going to the park and seeing the other kid. Seeing his son playing with the other dude. I would lose my mind with something like that.
I think I'm more worried about him doing something bad to my kids instead of seeing my kid in the park with my ex's new boyfriend. As long as he takes care of my kids, that's all that matters to me. Him and I don't have to I don't have to like him or whatever. That's her business. But as far as my kids go, he better treat my kids right. That's all I care about.
Yeah, speaking on the same topic, I think I would actually want to have a good relationship with that person also, because just the fact that my kid is involved, I would want to be a part of that that unit in some way,
Okay.
and that might help ease, the transition a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. What
That
Ed
is an
said.
interesting question.
Yeah.
Good
Would you?
question.
I think I would have to find. I would have to know the details. Like, did he actually disrespect him, or did the parent feel disrespected? We would have to define that.
I don't think it's that complicated though. Like I said, this
No.
is all hypothetical for me.
What if he just didn't like the fact that he didn't call him stepdaddy?
No, I mean that's different. But I'm saying like that's if it's a true thing, like if it's like a true act, say you want your kid to respect everyone, every adult, right?
Right.
If the kid did something that was disrespectful, I mean, don't look at it who the person is. Just think about the fact that this kid is starting to disrespect people. I don't think I don't think I would be doing one discipliner. I think that would be the other biological's parent responsibility to make that discipline happen.
Yeah, but what would you define as disrespecting? Like actual disrespect? Like he's just being.
Well, she said disrespecting in the thing, so I'm just going based off of
Okay.
that, disrespecting. If you want to get,
I would say, for example, because a lot of people deal with this who date someone with kids. The kid telling you, "Oh, you're not my father. I don't have to listen to you." Stuff like that. If my kids were to do something like that to him, I would address it myself. But I'm pretty sure that my ex-wife would step in, because at the end of the day, like I said on the other podcast, I don't have a problem with my significant other disciplining my kids verbally, but he can't verbally abuse my kids. That there's there's boundaries. And like as far as like if there's any spanking involved, I would say that should come from my ex-wife then over him, because everybody knows that a man disciplining a girl, it hurts, for example, when they hit them.
Yeah.
So I would say that the spanking, if there is any, which I know there isn't on her, and that she would initiate that, not him.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be okay with the spanking at all, because when it comes to like physical discipline, like you don't know what that person's what's the word I'm looking for, his tolerance is, right? What if he's somebody that has like a knee-jerk reaction and goes full throttle?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying about the discipline. But like I said, you have to do something like really bad in order to get something like that.
Right. But even then, I mean, as far as physical discipline, that's a hell to the no. All right, Bob, I would definitely talk with my children about disrespecting their step parent, but I would also have to have a conversation with the step parent. Yeah, just tell them, look, man, if he disrespects you, let me know what it is, and you obviously got to hear both sides of the story.
But
right?
But do you saying you let me know what it is? Are you taking away the power of the step parent at that point? Because like, how can they I'm not even talking about physically discipline them, but how can they even say something to them if they have to go run to you every time they're with your child?
That's the paperwork he signs when he gets involved with the ex.
So let me ask you a question. You and the stepfather is out with your child. Your child is disrespecting him. You tell me his only weapon is to say that I'm going to tell your father later on?
Yeah.
That's not fair, man.
No, I like I said, there could be verbal discipline, but like you can't like verbally abuse my kid. Yeah. I'm not okay with that.
Interesting. We had a blended family, and it all went to shh because the ex felt some kind of way that his girls care for me, and we were building a great relationship.
I would be that ex. That would be me.
Yeah, you'd be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe immaturity, but whatever.
I think so.
It would be me. Like. See,
but at the end of the day, yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
The thing is that you don't want to ever get to that point, right? Like we all go into these situations with ideas of forever happy family, whatever. You would never want it to get to that point where you have to kind of like think about stuff like this, But
Right,
In my
life
situation,
happens.
go ahead. Oh, my bad.
no, I was gonna say what do you call it, but that's actually would be uh, a perfect situation you would want to be in. Wouldn't you want them to be happy with that person?
No, I
No, you
mean,
want them
yeah,
to be
yeah,
miserable.
yeah. You would want them to be happy, but you don't want to feel like you're being replaced neither. But that's
Yeah,
like I said, that's
that's a
my personal
personal
thing.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly that's a personal demon that we got to deal with. All right, go ahead, Mike.
I just think that also I don't think like for example, my ex-wife wouldn't allow my kids to be alone with her boyfriend if he can't if they can't behave while they're together. You know what I'm saying? With all four of them, like she would only allow the kids to go with him somewhere, and I'm assuming this where if they respect him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
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 So if the kids don't behave, if the kids are out of control when all four of them are together, she's not going to take the chance and leave him with the two kids
gotcha.
because she knows that one, they're not his kids, and two, they know how disrespectful kids can be to someone that isn't their father.
right.
Have you
Yeah,
guys? I'm sorry. Right.
no, go ahead. You guys ever what?
I'm like, just to get back to this question, have we ever addressed this question? Like, have you ever known anyone to put parents who put their new boo before their kids?
Right, that's what I was going to do. I was literally going to say that also. I was going to bring up the next topic. I've read stories about it. I don't know if I've personally experienced it. I've seen it on the news. I've seen horror stories about those situations in the news where they actually abused the kid together and ended up killing the kid.
Yeah,
Like horror stories about that stuff. And
yeah,
I
like
wonder
the documentary, The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez.
exactly that's the one I was referring to.
I mean, I don't like I said, I don't. Oh, actually, um, I have been hearing more stories recently from somebody about how one of their friends, put their new boo before the kids, or they questioned their friends' parenting because of the life they're living with their new boo. You know,
Mhm.
so that's a weird one, man. I mean,
That's unacceptable, man. My kids
but,
come before any woman, like
yeah,
all day,
but
all day.
but sometimes we lose perspective on things, and it may be you may still feel like that genuinely, but your actions on the outside looking in may say something else, and you may be doing it and not even notice, or you could not be doing it and people think you are. It's just
Yeah, sometimes you
it's
fall in
kind of
love again.
perspective. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I get
and
it, but my kid, like with my kids, I have a relationship with them where, like, especially the oldest, because she understands more. If she's feeling some type of way, I want her to confront me about how she feels rather than her hold it in because I don't want her to be that person that holds things in and
yeah,
then if one day it'll blow up and then she reacts in a way that I won't like,
yeah.
So I always have, and I tell her even when she's well behaved, if you ever feel some type of way, like if you feel that you don't feel loved by me, or if you feel upset with something that I did, please, I don't care what it is, please feel comfortable enough to talk to me about it because I want to be able to have a communication with you where you don't have to be scared about talking to me about anything, like even about boys.
Mm, okay, that's fair enough. I
My
mean,
parents weren't like that though. See, my mother, she was like, for example, when it came to sex, she wouldn't even want to have the conversation. She'd be like, "You better not be doing this and that. I don't want you. Better not be bringing something home." That's what she would say. But it's not like we had a communication where like the way I want with my kids.
gotcha. Cool. Just a what's up, Rick?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, wow. Um, so we had kind of tried to get back to the whole relationship part of it, right? With part with the kids. Um, do you think you should stay married for the sake of the kids? Do you think that's a thing?
I think it is a thing. Now, whether it's the right thing or not, that's debatable. You know, I'm actually conflicted with that. Right? It's a thought. Like I used to be really really strong on the fact that the kid doesn't have a say so. The kid is not at fault. So I used to think that it's probably in the best interest for the kids. But then there's the other aspect where should you guys stay miserable together and let that affect the kid? So I would love to hear from other people. It's something that it's not easy.
I think just to piggyback on what you said, I agree with you 100%. It's like it's a very like a case by case situation, right? If
Mm.
you guys are not happy and it's showing to the kid that this is not working, you might as well
Right.
go your separate ways, right?
Yeah.
But if you guys are going to continue to pretend like it's working or whatever, maybe that might work a little bit more. But if you guys are going to be toxic in front of the kid, you might as well just part ways, you know?
Yeah. No, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
But if you could fake it till you make it, I mean, I'll
Nah,
tell you, I'll tell you, I'll tell you
I
out
think
the door.
intervention is important at a
Oh,
early
absolutely.
stage, because intervention alone can help the relationship where there's a lack of communication. And I'm putting my personal experience and other people's experiences in what I'm saying, because it does no good if the relationship is toxic, because what
Mhm.
happens is it rubs off on the kids, and then the parents lose respect for each other, and then eventually the kids will also too.
And you don't want your daughter seeing this is how my parents are trying to
Yeah.
get a relationship. That's
At
not
the end
normal.
of the day, you have a
That's
responsibility to your kids too. Like, you want to teach them how a healthy relationship should be, based
Right.
on like you and your spouse. So if the relationship isn't good, it's toxic, then you have to, as much as it hurts, you have to part ways until maybe later down the line, maybe you could fix the relationship and get back together. I know my kids, they personally want me to be together with their mom, but
Right.
it's not, that's not the case.
that's not the season for it right now.
Yeah,
So
I think it just does more harm than good if the relationship is toxic. Like, you shouldn't really fake it either, because like I said, I have somebody that a customer of mine, that she goes to go see some other guy because her husband was he committed adultery and stuff like that. And I said to her, does it make it right that you're doing it now? Because you're justifying your actions because of what he did. But at the end of the day, two wrongs don't make it right.
you said that to her?
Yeah.
I didn't get no tip that night, bro. I know you didn't get a
Hey,
tip.
yo, every week, bro, buddy, I go to Brooklyn. Every Saturday, I go to Brooklyn to drop her off at her boo's house.
Wow.
But that's none of my business.
Oh yeah, you just put it on the podcast, so but it's whatever, man.
Nah, but she ain't gonna understand the podcast.
Yeah, I want to touch on what Maria said. It's kind of funny in reference to discipline. Just going back a little bit. She was like, she decided to slam her bedroom door when she was upset one time. Her stepdad came in and removed the door from the hinges and told me, "I don't pay no bills." It wasn't funny then, but she can laugh about it now.
That's hilarious.
Straight up took the door off the hinges. Whose door you slamming? Now you ain't got no door to slam.
She got lucky. My mom would have whooped my ass.
But you know what? That's a good example of disciplining without being physical, without verbal abuse. You taught a lesson. I mean, So, but kind of like keep on with the step thing on.
Yeah.
Blended family, does that work? How do you feel about that?
Define blended family.
Pretty much step parents involved.
Okay.
That's what I'm referring to in this question. And I could say that I am a part of a blended family. Both of my parents are remarried, and it works. My mother and my stepfather came to my father's wedding.
That's dope.
Yeah, so
it works because all four individuals work together to make it happen. But all it takes is one person to, not one to make it work, and it's like a domino effect.
Oh,
wow, that's dope when it could work like that, though.
Thanks the way to to rain on my nice story I was telling, but I was saying that it works really well for them. You know, when we take family pictures, everybody's involved. You know, so it works. You know, I like it, and it's maybe it's just a rare situation according to Mike, but it's something that I appreciate it.
Yeah, did you get any cool like half brother, half sister situations?
I have a stepsister. Yes, I have a stepsister on my father's side because he was remarried and.
Yeah, but did you get like a half brother, half sister?
What do you mean half brother?
Like any new kids, like you know, your father gets has a kid with the other mother.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't call that my half anything. I mean, my brother.
It is. It's your your brother, your brother. All right, got you.
It's
My
brother or sister. That's it.
That's it. There's a half. I mean, step and like my me and my brother have different fathers, but I would never call him my half brother. You know. Well, me and my sister, for that matter, they both actually got remarried and had kids. I'm not gonna call neither one of them half anything. You know.
All right. I get it.
No, I'm just saying I would.
I'm thinking from a biological standpoint. That's why I'm not saying like to take away their value or nothing.
Oh no. I wouldn't. I've never thought of it like that. Like I really never thought of half anything.
Not even when you was upset. Oh, that's my half brother. Like Thor did to Loki. He's adopted.
Nah, never. That never. Actually, you know what's funny? My brother said, you know, even though he said that to me one day, I'm like, when did we become half brothers? And I was like, yeah, well, he explained it just the way you explained it. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, it don't work like that. I don't care what they said biologically. You know, we both came from the same place. We're brothers.
He introduced you as a half brother?
If you need a blood transfusion, I'm only giving you half.
No, he was sending a text message like, you know, even though we're half brothers, I always looked at you like, bro, what? Dude, we grew up in the same house. We took baths together. You were brothers. What are you talking about? So,
yeah, man.
But yeah, I think it could work. Like what Mike did say that it, you know, one person, like one person can mess up the whole thing for everyone.
Right.
But I think it comes with a lot of maturity too. If you're mature about the situation, like, hey, I moved on and you moved on, and we're both happy, and you know we can all come together and break bread. But apparently Maria doesn't feel the same way. My sister is half. My mother didn't give birth to her. Fair enough.
she got a discount on the jeans.
Man. Yeah, man. But family's such a weird dynamic, man, and it could go so wrong. It could go so wrong, but it also could be so right, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It could be beautiful. It could absolutely be beautiful. And I love kids, man. So I like I tell you, one of my nicknames is Poppy Rick because
Rick love the kids. Rick love the kids.
Nah, they gave you a name, a pimp name, Tito.
Oh, there you go. That's Mike for you.
There's a story to that name. You do not know that story.
I bet you had a ponytail back then when they called you Tito.
No, I had a ponytail in my 20s.
I just saw some pictures of Rick too. He just sent me some pictures with cornrows, long hair Rick.
We all went through that stage. I had cornrows.
You got cornrows too? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Was that cultural appropriation though?
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm half black. Remember?
It would be if I called him the Kim K braids. Then it would be right.
Oh yeah.
He had the Kim K cornrows on.
Oh wait, hold on. I literally raised with my dad, but turned out. All right, hold on.
Oh,
we both hit at the same time. Hey.
I had the ludicrous, afro.
Oh, here you go. Eddie says, I literally was raised with my dad, but turned out me and my brother who had two different fathers. That just sprung out of nowhere. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Dude, that just sprung out of nowhere.
Yeah, man. Right, man. I mean, I think we covered everything with the kids and the relationships. Are there any questions? Because after the show last time, we really kind of like figure out all these questions that we wanted to ask about people with kids and stuff like that.
There's one question here. Is what sounds so creepy? Shit, that sounds so creepy.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. With that said, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. This is a really good topic. Took 2 shows to cover. And I want to thank you guys for showing up, man. But I definitely want to encourage you guys to come in tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very special show. We are going to be sharing with you guys some of the stuff that we have going on and other people. There's some really good promotions that are going to be going on. Instead of doing it on Thursday because of the in lieu of the holiday, we're going to be doing the promos on Wednesday. Kyle is going to be showing us some stuff. He's going to try to get some of the cast members from his short film. Fingers crossed. And I'm going to be showing you some of the projects that I've been working on, and my acting coach is going to be showing you her new book and audio book, which I had a part in. Excited about. So definitely be here for that. You guys do not want to miss this. Tomorrow's going to be awesome.
Nice. Maybe you're gonna dress up tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll wear a t-shirt with a
I want you to wear
with a heat press tie. With a heat press tie. Yeah. All right, so with that said, man, I just want you guys to know that, again, this is not a Dr. Phil situation. We are not the experts. We are only here to share our experiences and perspective. There's an open platform for you guys to come and talk with us, share your experiences. Nobody's right and wrong, but we have the opportunity to influence and inspire one another. Go ahead, Kyle.
No, I was waiting for your line. I'm sorry.
Oh, so like I always say, man, we don't always have to agree, man, but damn it, we should always talk. All right. With that said, man, I love you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Join us on the Facebook page. That's where we share our ideas that ultimately become topics and shows like this. So with that said, you guys have a fantastic evening, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Be here. It's going to be hype. It's going to be lit. That's what the young kids say. It's going to be lit.
They don't say it like that, but we got the point, bro. All right, Mike.
You guys take care. Have a good night. Deuces.